Good evening to everybody. This is me Anaya. I'm here for the finale of debate competition. As I'm taking stand on the topic disadvantages of transportation. But first of all, that is containing pollution, remission from vehicles contribute to air pollution, climate change, and noise pollution. Accidental injuries, risk of crashes, injuries, high operating cost, fuel maintenance, and vehicle depends on fossil fuel. Most transport system really are non reliable. Thank you.
Sometimes transportation can be bad because it is the main cars now nowadays cars are the main things used for transportation, and cars make pollution, and car makes pollution that is harmful for us. So thank you.
There are many disadvantages, such as due to transportation system, due to cars there is many pollution, such as air noise pollution, and due to these pollution there is drastic effect on our on our ecosystem, and these cause result in global warming. There are many another factors that lead to the disadvantages of transport system, such as injuries, and most of the vehicles use fossil fuel and petrol for transportation. That is also a cause in pollution. Thank you.
Can I start? So we are standing for advantages: connectivity, transportation like people, place, and goods facility, global connectivity. Social benefits: transportation enable social interaction, cultural exchange, and tourism. Education: transportation helps students access educational institutions.
Transportation is useful for trading, etc. Transportation is one of the easiest way to travel the long distance. It can be useful for the emergency cases such as accidents or for the patients.
As you said that transportation such as ambulance help that those people who got accidented in accident cases, but accidents are caused by cars. So what's your answer?
Can I say? So my answer for that is it depends on you. You mentioned about the car accident. The car accident happens of that particular person. Maybe he had drunk. Maybe he was driving fast. That's why this case occur.
Okay, first call for the question.
As you said that if any person drunk and drive the car which when a person drunk and drive the car which it maybe another person who is walking on the road can also be accidented by that person who have drunk.
I didn't understand your question.
As you said that if a person drunk then and drive a car then he is only affected by that, but if a person who is walking on the roadside he is also affected by that because a person who have drunk may hit that person who is walking on the road.
Ask it now.
Can I answer? You mentioned that if a person had drank, then it will also affect the people who was walking on the roadside. Yeah. In this case, does there is any side? Does the transportation system affects? How? It's not about the transportation system. It's related to the man who had drank.
You just had the question. You have any question other than this from the answer? Be it for this question. So this is your turn to ask the question.
Sir, sir, can I go there for the?
Why not? Yes, you have another question. Ask the question.
उन्होंने एक
Please.
चीज बोली.
First call for the question.
Let टाइम लिटिल बिट. मैंने बोला था कि
Second call for the question.
पोल्यूशन होता है तो सीएनजी और वो बोला.
As you said in introduction that cars are main cause of pollution, but nowadays we have electric cars and CNG cars which are actually cheaper than CNG cars are cheaper than petrol. Then how can you tell?
So you have said that people buy that electric cars has came, but it is expensive. Some of the people, many people don't buy it, and other people use the other cars as they are cheaper than the electric cars. So what's your question?
Which products the CNG materials are made and that we can use for the betterment of environmental.
Still most of the vehicles use petrol, so it is also a cause of noise pollution. How are you going to defend this?
Impacts of transportation.
The big is it
We are getting many in 1 second. There are happening many accidents through to the transportation systems, and transport is not only of one type. It's in water also. Water transportation is also there. Many ships float under the water because of the high ranges. That is also a part of transportation, and air transportation. Due to that, air pollution is being more, and especially the noise pollution that is harming our life, and many are not capable now time to hear means.
The session of questioning, and now we are just commencing our session of cross examination, and the cross examination must you must derive the questions from the answers they have given for their questions earlier. Okay, no. May I repeat the things? We have ended this session of questioning. So this is the time for cross examination, and in cross examination we are going to derive the questions from the answers they have divulged. You understand? The answers they have divulged are the source to be drawn the questions from. Okay. So, who are the last to ask the question? You guys. The last, who asked the last question? You. This is the turn for you, from for your side, that you ask the first question of cross examination. Please. Okay, first question.
In your answer you have said that there is a fault of people who drunk and drive the car. So there are many laws for drunk and drive, but still people gets it, and there is no fault of the person who is walking on the road, and also sometimes he is injured or even death. So what's their fault?
uh, you mentioned that there is no fault of the particular person who was walking on the roadside, but at the same time, is there any fault of that transportation system? It occurs due to the man who had drunk.
What about the noise pollution?
What about for the noise pollution? SNG are SNG, not SNG. Electric, not CNG, sir. Electric cars do not produce sound. So that is not a factor.
The person who is drunk is against rule and laws, you know, but the police had to investigate it against the people who drunk. This is not the person who is walking on the road.
You are going against the topic.
How can you say that we are against the topic? You
Then from where the police came?
As I earlier said, if you are asking the question, that's it from your side. You are no one to give the explanations of the question or answering question. And who the you are to ask, you have asked the question from out of the syllabus.
Sir, in starting now you have told us don't ask the question outside the syllabus.
Don't ask the question from outside this speech session, but you have to ask the question and cross-examine. What does cross-examination mean, Beta? This is indisciplinary action.
Sorry, sir, for a mistake. But see, if the transport is moving on the road, that time many people are there who can't see. That time, but you will say that is their fault. That is God's fault. That time you will say like that.
That's what I'm saying, that it's neither the fault of the man who was walking on the roadside, nor the side, nor the fault of the transportation system. In this case, we must blame only one person. It is the man who was drunk. We must not blame the transportation system for that. It's not out of the topic, mind it.
Actually, you don't get my.
This is the part of conclusion. You have to collect the thought. Okay. You have asked the question. Okay. Your turn to ask the question. There's one question. So, what happening?
Can I ask the question? Inaya, you mentioned about the water transport system. Then I want to say that lots of spices in the earlier period, in the modern period of the British, what happened, trades were there, and in the trades the fruit from the one territory to the second territory was provided only through trade, and in trade, we must need the transportation system. How can you defend that? We can.
Actually, brother, our topic is disadvantages of the transportation, not to close the transportation. And you are saying about to close the transportation.
Clap for her. Good answer. Any other answer from your side? First call for any other answer. Second call. Second call for any other answer. Last call for the answer, beta.
If you see that many ships were hijacked by many persons in while which may uh, uh, which may cause a loss of that trader. How would you explain?
Okay, next question, please.
How does transportation impact local air quality? How?
Impact local air quality.
Okay, please repeat that. Okay, beta, please. This is the question.
How does transportation impact local air quality? How does transportation impact local air quality?
Please. She is saying, what is the effect of transportation on the air around us? What does it? How does it matters? How does it collapse the system? This is the question.
If air Sir, if air will not be guys, if air will not be purified, how can you will take the oxygen? I may think that now the oxygen plants are grown more because of because of the air pollution. So if air will not be purified, how you will able to breathe? Then human will not be no more.
Cars cause pollution, and that is a drastic effect on it causes a drastic effect on our ecosystem. So you are saying how it affect our air system. So it is affecting because it cause air pollution very much. The more the transport is, the more the pollution is.
uh, you can see cars, trucks, and many buses were releasing harmful gases and cause air pollution, which may increase the amount of greenhouse gases and cause air pollution, and which also cause global warming, which affect our earth so much. As you see that the temperature is now 56, about 50.
You have an option to buy electric cars for that if you want to protect that.
You can see that
It also consumes electricity.
Please come up with a conclusion. You have 1 minute for the conclusion.
Sir, who will give first? They?
Okay, please.
in conclusion
Jump.
in conclusion we can say that uh, the electric cars are getting fire something, and they just burn, and in all places there is no charging point for electric cars, and people are preferred to buy an diesel car which may get 2 or 3 minutes to fill, whereas electric cars take more than 2 hours to charge full time, and all person of India are not rich like who can afford an electric cars. And if you talk about transport, there is no electric truck invented till now.
As you said that transport help in trade, but what about the Houthi rebels who are hijacked the ships of many big countries such as USA, UK, and many others? And moreover, there is hijacking in aeroplanes by terrorists, and many people are killed during these hijacking. Hijacking is one of the most dangerous thing for transportation, and transport doesn't and even if you are transporting and even transport cause insecurities such as hijacking.
Electric cars consume electricity very much.
if uh, if we are using the petrol cars, if if we are using the CNG cars at that time, if someone is dying there, so if it's not charged, it will take maximum 4 to 5 hours to get charged. So at that time, what will be there? That person will be die. We can't help that person because of that thing.
You also said that about electric cars. What about the trucks, vans, and many varieties? There are many varieties of only petroleum cars and diesel cars. So what's your?
It causes too much pollution. It causes too much pollution.
Sir, can you allot some? Actually the cars, CNG cars mostly take the fire. They catch the fire easily. So those who will be sitting in the car, they will be died. And one thing is also there, that it's working. And if CNG cars, take too much time, so anyone can be spoiled, and anyone's life cannot be more because of that.
Uh, and you said that I am saying that electric cars are also expensive, and some of the people didn't afford it. So the people who afford them, if from a natural disaster the car will be destroyed, and how will he afford this car again?
Okay, this is the turn for this side group to make a strong conclusion, make a strong stand from your side. Okay, brother. Please start.
Excuse me, sir. There is anything that we can answer.
No, no.
That time can be.
Your side is already closed.
as as before, sister mentioned that the if we are using cars and transportation system, it will definitely the air will not be purified. For that, I have also an idea. For that, we must plant more and more trees to overcome that. And and plant more and more trees to overcome that. And we must and you and you also mentioned about the affordable prices from and we can listen. You said that there will be decreased amount of oxygen, and we can't survive. At the same time, if the transportation system deploy will not be there, if the transportation system will not be there, then also we can't survive. Because through trading we are getting most of the spices, most of the food, most of the things, most of our resources we are getting from trade.
Make sure that you have a limited time, and make sure that you place mic close to your mouth. After this conclusion, we will off the mic. Then you can ask questions. Till then, please, what in your brain? Put the mic off.
You said that everyone is not able to you said that if everyone is not able to afford electric CNG cars, then they have to use public transports because they are serviced. you know.
uh, as you were mentioning many problems before, so here are some conclusions that I get. First of all, when you your first question was that they are producing sound. So many electric cars didn't make sound, and they also didn't make any pollution. So they will work. And if you are so as you were saying that there are taxis, trucks, and they are working on petroleum, but nowadays there are some trucks which and taxis also which are on electric charge. So the and there was a point that you were telling is accidents. In many cases, the accident is done by the person who is riding the vehicle fast, or he is drinking and driving like this. This is not the fault of the transportation system or the vehicle which is in which he or she is traveling. So thank you.
See, in my point of view, transportation is a very useful. Wait, I will give you example. If we have to move from one place to another, instead of reaching there in 4 to 5 days, we will reach there 30 to 40 minutes by transportation. Transportation system is very useful to us.
You can edit this point about the fire. On that time, we can disclose the burning fire by using the transportation system. We can travel from one country to another country by using the transportation system. It will save our time. Thanks.
At last, I want to disclose that for everything in this,
You are no one.
I want to disclose that to for everything for to gain any type of resource, we must sacrifice. Sacrifices must be needed for everything. Like if we want. तो बात कर रहे हैं स्पीच में. Thank you, sir.
Please pass the mic. No, better. Finally, we have got a good response from both the sides, and this was a great debate competitions I have seen from the side of the students. And I am amicably thanking to each and every student who have taken part in all the 3 debate competitions, and I am wishing a better and best luck for your future endeavors. And we will be organizing these like programs again and again for boosting your kind of talent and your courage you are having. And other than this, I would like to suggest each and every student, please be sure that if you are taking part in any competition, then be making sure that you are serious about the. You should be serious about the same. And if you are willing to win at the point when you are competing in the exam, in any examination or any competition, you have to prepare it from ab initio, from right from the beginning, and then only it's possible for you guys that you be competing and you be succeeding in the same. So best wishes and best luck from my side for your future endeavors. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay.
बस में हाँ पैदल जाते हैं